We are back, and we are now talking to Steve Dubin. We're live from the Brewster Park building in downtown Plymouth. Today my guest is Steve Dubin from PR Works. Steve, how are you?
I'm good, David, thank you.
I'm glad you were able to make it today. What I'd like to do is ask you a few background questions, how you got in the business, how long you've been in the business, kind of mission statement, and the type of client, the ideal client that you work with, that kind of stuff.
That's a long checklist. I started with legitimate work as a journalist and worked for a variety of newspapers. Probably among the more recognizable is the New Bedford Standard Times, where I did some feature writing and reporting, and in particular did some coverage of the Boston Celtics when Larry Bird was also a rookie at the time.
Oh, wow.
And from there, I got onto the marketing side of newspapers and saw fairly early that newspaper marketing offered sort of one flavor of ice cream, and I wanted to branch beyond that. Joined an ad agency, ran their public relations department, and within 3 years I left and formed my own firm, and I've been running PR Works out of Plymouth for about 25 years now.
Wow, that's excellent. So tell us a little bit about your core client, and who's the best client for you?
Good question. So we tend to help mid-market, mid-sized companies. So typically it's 1 to about 10 million in annual revenues. Folks who are growing, but they're about to plateau. They don't have a formal marketing procedure or department. Can't really afford to hire someone at 75 to 100K. Maybe getting tired of their son-in-law not doing a great job running their marketing department.
Heard that before.
Yeah, and so they tend to want to have somebody who can come in with a program that helps surround their audience with positive messages that move them to take action, and someone who can drive the bus on an ongoing basis, month to month, come up with new messages, new programs, using both traditional media and digital media to generate predictable, ongoing leads and opportunities.